everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a showdown inside the AFC South between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. For the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. They're taking a shot on this first play. That's complete inside the 35. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Dart from the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. The coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8.
2-yard gain.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future. Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with a lead.
Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out across the 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They go play action. Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Ginger, attack! Go, let's go! 11, Agate. Silver.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. We'll give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good 2nd down.
Fans the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
11.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
23.
Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Hey, 11. Hey, here we go.
2nd down give to Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. It would be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Look at that power, deep left side. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars will be set up at the 20-yard line.
So try it again. Follow me over right back at the
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a showdown inside the AFC South. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Cam Little after the opening kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action with Darts. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Chased out to his right. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This will be a 44-yard look. Nothing good from Fairbairn. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence build. An offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey. Silver.
Hand off to Tootin. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
He's running with it, and he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Puts him on the in route. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, Rob.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you would really break the backs of the defense.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Now he's past the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space with the laser open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Dart's going in the air. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Buys time, rolling right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Up isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fullback coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, lie.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working inside the red zone. Line quick there. They bring it to the turn. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Red, 23. Sink right. Sink right open. Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Easy.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game already in the 1st. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18.
Texans 3.
Set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
First of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite from my mic. That's not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the facts.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Houston in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. A toss play to Tootin. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Tootin headed left. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On play action now, Lawrence. He beams one, deep right side. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. But they flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, you can make that defense pay. That was the thing of beauty.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense up to the line fast. Darts are going to throw.
The 34-yard line.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go past that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes this in at the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making this a laugher before halftime. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off, offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time out from work, Kate. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team did more than its normal job.
use from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to Pacheco here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Brokey with 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
On the give, it's Tubu. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Rip, 20.
Now running here with Tubu. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Jaguars.
Hey, easy.
Lawrence now off the play action. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Go, go. Silver.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Finds his running back. This is Bayshul Tupu. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. And a Jaguar 1st down.
Sink right. 30 left. Hey, I'm gun.
Now it's Tupu. Nice great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Easy.
So we've reached that 2-minute warning. And it's the Jaguars with a 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Son, it's a hunt.
They go play action. Lawrence. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Give him out of Gray. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the Jets' sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Hey, run. Hey, go. Silver.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw's just a little bit too off the
took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbound. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
16-yard line.
Ramp, 23. Hey, so...
Throwing out to the left. Go! He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, let's go. Soga, high.
Motioning the tight end now.
Silver.
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. At your own 1. Nice.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Lisa, 24.
Tootin. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Texans, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. No one open on that play, so he's going to check this to another county.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans jump some of the lead off before the half. Tank Dell the touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take 7 points off the deficit.
42. Texans 10.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Houston.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Hey.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. Rob fight, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
26-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. they're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like.
Facial to the ball carrier.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, we all know, Brock, some teams like to split up kick and punt return duties between a couple of guys, but others have a player so good they've got to use them as both, and we've seen that here. A kick return now to match his big punt return from earlier.
And honestly, Kate, I think that first return led to this one, right? Success breeds success. Same approach, same mindset, and those guys blocking for him know if they just hold up and do their job, big things can follow.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. It's Pacheco again. And he does not get to that line. Look for a moment like he might get there, but nope, 4th down coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go. Here's Darts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
11. Fred on red. It's hot.
And off to Tootin. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
All right, let's go. There we go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, run. Hey, I'm gun.
Inside give here for Tootin. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Hey, go.
Running left with Bigsby. Trying to find his way back to the middle, but he stopped at 3 yards. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Hey. Go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, if it gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. On 1st down, here's Douglas. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Liking 18. Dragon 60. Come back team.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. On the move, hit it right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
4th and forever coming up.
Let's go now.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope.